And we're off. Gavin Hoffman in the blue, Trent Hidlay in the red. These two used to train together at Bison Legend. Coach Ian Assail coached both of them at Who's Number 1 2 years ago. Mind you, at Who's Number 1 2 years ago, Hidlay, who's doing his classic underhook knee pick routine, was a 170, and Gavin Hoffman was a 195. Now they're meeting in the middle at 86 kilos. Not really in the middle. That's only 6 pounds less than 195. But a step out for Hidlay. So I'm sure these two have scrapped together numerous times. Maybe not in this direct situation, though, with, you know, a spot in the U.S. Open Finals on the line. Both these guys redshirted this year. Hoffman in the Big Ten for Ohio State. Hidlay in the ACC for NC State. I got to imagine we're going to see both of them next year at 184. Ref holding out, looking for a passive against Hidlay as Hoffman's holding center. A couple few PA State titles between these two, I think 3 or 4. Passive offered and confirmed against Hidlay, but he's like, nah, I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up a shot clock because I'm just going to run him out of bounds for 2. Playing with fire. So, Terrell threw the brick there. Are they challenging? They challenging to say he should have been on the, like they should have stopped it for the, to put him on the clock, or are they saying that wasn't a 2? I don't know how I feel about challenging that this early on. Looks like they're already up to 92 kilos over there on mat 2. Just to let you know, coming up next will be Tanner Sloan versus Wyatt Hendrickson at 97 kilos, as we have the replay going on the big screen here in the arena. I got a much closer view, though, on a much tinier screen. Right in front of me here. Trey Peel taking a long time looking at it. I don't know if that's a 2 based on what I am seeing. But, and they are going to give the break back. So, yeah, so, okay, we were right. 2-0 lead for Hidlay. Brock Height telling me 5 PA State titles for these two, 3 for Hoffman, 2 for Hidlay. I knew Hoffman had 3. I couldn't remember if Trent won 2. Back into his over-under situation. And a lot of guys, you know, have powerful underhooks that, you know, into knee pick. Trent is done from this low crouch exploding through. Just so ferocious, and it's even better in freestyle because he can, you know, force guys to go out of bounds. Ian Assail watching from home as well. He's correcting me on the title situation as Hidlay caught one in the eye there. Trent not really one to usually stop wrestling, so he must have really caught one in the eye good there because he'll wrestle through just about anything. I know Mr. Hidlay's in attendance. Not sure about Mr. Hoffman. Passive being offered here against blue. And it will be confirmed again, though. Situation where the guy shoots right as they're about to confirm it. Hoffman did his boot scoot. And they're going to head out of bounds, and Hoffman going to take the lead. Oh, they're actually going, excuse me, judge offered caution in 1, but they're just going to go step out. Either way, though, Hoffman going to take the lead on criteria 1-1. Sammy Sasso looking on from afar with Logan Stieber. I think Sasso rooming with Hoffman. Hidlay, I imagine, living with his brothers, Trent and Heath. Hayden and Heath. Trent's wrestling. 15 seconds to go here, running through. Big! That looked exactly like Hayden Hidlay 2 years ago, World Team Trials, against Evan Wick. These Hidlay boys, they like to run guys off the mat for 18 feet. And Tervel throws another brick. I understand this one as well. They went 4 there. I don't think that he exposed. Yeah. I don't know if that was 4. That's a lot of continuation. I get, a step or 2 out of bounds. Heck, one time they gave Braxton Amos 5 at Fargo, and he started the move out of bounds. So, these things happen. But either way, whether Hoffman, the score changed for Hoffman here or not, Hidlay's really been dominating the offensive attacks. Willie coming over here. I guess he got relieved over on mat 2. Willie telling me finals are on 2 mats, which I suppose means we're rolling right into them. And Tervel getting the brick back once again. Has anyone ever successfully challenged 3 bricks in one match? Because that's what we're on pace for here. There's bound to be another one in the second period. Hidlay leading 2-1, and that's how we're going to end heading into the break. Hidlay going back to his corner of Adam Hall and Donnie Vincent. Donnie Vincent kind of looks like, Bradley Cooper, one of those guys. I don't know, kind of looks more like an actor than a wrestler. Jay Jaggers and Tervel in Hoffman's corner. I don't know if you guys can hear. Peanut Gallery to my left, Ryan Holmes asked me if I called Donnie Vincent actor pretty. I might have been insinuating that, but we're back to action here. 3 minutes to go. Leg attack attempt there from Hoffman. And Hoffman's best offensive attack, I would say, is the one that he scored on, his boot scoot. Hidlay, though, trying to run him over to the edge, and I imagine they're going to call grounded here. 1 offered, and I think the chairman also said grounded. 2:40 remaining in this bout. So it sounds like, okay, so in the hole right now is a finals match. So please just stay with me here as we got a passive offered and confirmed against Hoffman. But just be ready for wrestling to continue on this mat into the finals. Anyway, it will be Hoffman on the clock. Hidlay, unsurprisingly, digging that righty underhook. Mifflin County beating Montoursville right now. You see Hoffman getting noticeably more aggressive, but Hidlay gonna force him out once again, make it 3-1, 1:58 remaining. So that's gonna kill the clock, and I think Hoffman's looking for a brick, or there's blood actually. No, there's blood. They're going to towel off Hidlay here while they wait for Hoffman to get cleaned up. Jay Jaggers, excellent spray skills. Look at that, not missing any blood over there. Also, with Jaggers, how many coaches wear Air Jordan windbreaker hoodies without the sleeves to coach at wrestling tournament? Probably not a lot. I'm going to say that's a small group that is mainly Jay Jaggers. Also, Titan Mercury with these cool football jerseys. I got a picture of Pat Downey. He's going to post on Instagram and say, should have been a first-round draft pick. He's had 86 on the back, he's a wide receiver. Anyway, we're back to action here at 86 kilos. 1:45 remaining in the bout. I have to stand up here so I can see the clock. Hidlay trying to run through here, pulling him back up. Final 90 seconds here, and it's going to be another step out for Hidlay, 4-1. Death by 1,000 cuts against his buddy Hoffman. And you wonder if Trent's going to shut it down. I'm going to say no, because he's not really in danger of shooting himself out of the match the way that he's attacking, just getting a lot of step outs. So if I were him, I would just do the same thing for another. There's that boot scoot from Hoffman, but Hidlay was ready for it. Hoffman circling out of the zone. Needs to find some offense, though, 50 seconds to go. Hidlay working his way back towards the center. Gonna be blown dead. 35 seconds remaining in this 86 kilo semifinal. Shot attempt there for Hoffman. Hidlay was ready for it. 25 to go. Hoffman driving over towards the edge. Hidlay can give up a step out, and Hoffman gonna fall to his back. I don't know if they're gonna go for there. They are going to, 8-1. But basically looks like Trent Hidlay gonna win this one. Driving him towards the zone, but circling back towards the center is Hidlay. So that'll do it, folks. Your winner at 86 kilos in the semis, Trent Hidlay of the Wolfpack Wrestling Club, beating Gavin Hoffman of the Ohio RTC. I thought there might be a little more love there after that one. Not much.